real reason keto diets work is because what you're essentially doing is you're literally taking away a whole macronutrient, or at least 80 to 90% of it from your diet. So obviously your calories are going to reduce to a level where you're going to probably end up being in a deficit, and therefore we know that in a calorie deficit we lose weight. Now, the reason keto is effective is because if we're weight training, we're going to need a lot of protein, or at least more than we usually would have eaten if we weren't weight training. And because of that, sometimes if we are at a certain kilogram and a certain height and size, we're going to naturally need a lot less calories than we usually would consume in order to be in a deficit. And when we're already in a deficit, it's hard to sort of make up our macronutrient ratios, especially if we need a certain amount of protein. So what happens is a keto is an easier way to get the optimal amount of protein. So every meal has a large, massive chunk of protein. The rest is just fats, and then minimal amount of carbs, just based on just the minimal amount in all the sort of food groups that you choose. So it ends up being like a big wallop of meat or fish or something of this sort, and like some greens on the side, and that becomes your meal. So therefore that becomes keto, i.e. no carbs, and you've reduced all your carbs, so therefore you've taken away a bunch of calories, and now voila, you're in a deficit, and therefore you're losing weight. Therefore it's as if keto is a magic diet. It's not magic, it's just a very convenient way to be in the deficit and get a lot of protein. Therefore you lose weight, you weight train, and then you end up looking all fit and ripped and toned, or whatever you want to call it.